Welcome back to Crazy Gamers Games and part 7 of my quest to build an Adeptus Mechanicus army for Warhammer 40k. Never done this before. This is my journey, and if you watch my previous videos, you'll see some familiar figures. You'll see my magnetized Tech Priest Dominus so it has all the options. And hopefully this weekend I'm going to have some paint on these guys for next week's videos. And then there is the Tech Priest Engine Seer. And I want to talk about some bases. I had gotten the Games Workshop hero bases. I was just going to put them on regular bases and decorate them. But I want to use the hero bases. I have 4 HQs that I'm putting on these bases. 2 Tech Priest Dominus and 2 Engine Seers. The Balricius Call, he's going to go on a super decorated, larger base. He won't fit on these hero bases. But here is what I've come up with for the Tech Priest Dominus. Is going to sit on this base like that. And also the other one is going to be descending the stairs on this base. So it's going to go on there like that. So that's those 2 for Tech Priest Dominus. Now the Engine Seer is going to go right here as he's about to jump that wall. This is a lot larger base. This is a 40 mil base. And you put the Engine Seer on a 32, but I'm not worried about that. I like the theme of this. I'm going to have a rubbled bases covered in Martian dust. So this is going to be perfect. I'll put some of that Russian dust on there. Or Mars dust, I'm sorry. Mars dust. And it's going to look good. I believe so. And then also, for the second Tech Priest Engine Seer, just on this base here. A little bit of height. I figured the HQs, I want them to stand out. I'm going to spend a little bit more time working on them, and also in previous videos I showed you the chains with the skulls hanging on it. Part of my backstory for this detachment of Adeptus Mechanicus is they're out hunting for Xenos technology. So from chains, I'm going to hang chains with different Xenos skulls hanging from the chains around all these different spots on these bases. There's going to be Xenos skulls. So that is the bases for my HQ units. Let's move these out of the way. And I'll show you, I haven't made a lot of progress on my plasma guys. I'm making 4 of them. I got their bodies and I got them on their bases. They're going to be ready to put magnets in them coming up here. As I said before, in a previous video, I used 2x2 magnets in the body for the arms, where the arms go. I switched to a 3x1 magnet in the back, and in the backpack I put a 3x1 magnet. And then I'm also decided that I'm going to magnetize the heads. I'm putting inside the head, I'm putting a 2x2 magnet, and also I'm putting a 2x2 magnet into the body. And I mainly set them with green stuff. I did get some milliput to try to set some with milliput, but I don't want to be locked in with Rangers or Vanguard. I want to be able to mix it up. So that's the progress on that. And I had talked about some additional heavy artillery for my army. So I have received a couple knights. So I'm going to run a super heavy detachment with 4 Hellgraves and 2 Warglaves, or 2 Helvreds and 2 Warglaves, 2 each, for that extra 3 command points. But we're going to talk about the plasma calivers, I believe, for the Scutari. So let's go to the weapons and let's look up Yeah, the Plasma Cavalier. It is a standard weapon. It's got an 18-inch range. It's Assault 2. It has 2 modes, standard and supercharged. On standard, it's Strength 7, AP minus 3, and 1 damage. But if you supercharge it, it's 18 inches, Assault 2. But it's Strength 8, AP minus 3, and it does 2 damage. However, on a hit roll of 1, the bearer is slain after all this weapon's shots have been resolved. That, with 4 of them in there, there's probably a good chance I'm going to roll a 1. But as long as I have them in range of either Balrisia's Call or my Tech Priest Dominus, they re-roll 1s to hit in the shooting phase. I just make sure if I overwatch, I don't supercharge. So that is going to be this video. It's a short video. I'll have some more magnetization videos coming out shortly. And as I said before, I'm going to finish these 4 plasma, and then I'm going to move on to putting together one of the either the Helvrid or a Warglaive, and I'll go through a little bit of that. And I'm also going to magnetize it. And I know they have a standard loadout with their weapons on their arms. I want to magnetize them anyway, so I can swap them between left and right. But I'm future-proofing them in case that new upgrades come out for those models. I don't have to have new models. I can just swap out the arms with magnets, with magnetized new pieces. Plus, there's a lot of third-party 3D printed weapons that I've seen on the internet that look pretty good. So I want to be able to leave the options open on any of the knights that I'm going to build. I'm building the Armiger class, but I'm also interested in, for higher points games, one of the Imperial Knights, the Preceptor, to run with the Armiger Warglaives, because he gives them the reroll 1s to hit as a mentor quality of the Preceptor. So I will be putting one of those together. I'm probably only going to use that in higher points games like 2,500 points or 3,000 points, because I don't want to make it an all Imperial Knight army. I just want a little support from the Imperial Knights. But that's going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for more videos to release. And thank you for watching the channel. Like, subscribe if you want to see more. For Crazy Gamer Games, I'm the Crazy Gamer. Have a great day.